beautiful day today.
Late night edition.
This is the summer heat wave edition, but we're going to get right into it. Like and subscribe, SpHustleHard, and most importantly, please share. I'm here with my boy right here, M.Dollar, my my guy right here, Luck. He's in the building, you know. First and foremost, we want to say this. We want to send a big shout out to Drew. Drew, listen, you are in our prayers. Bless you. Like, bro, please stay strong, stand strong. We here. We got you in our prayers, man. One up. Real talk. We're going to get right into it. So, look, you already know Trump ain't playing no games whatsoever. So, yeah, he deployed the people out there in DC.
13 states, bro.
13 states?
13 states.
He's deploying National Guard?
Legit.
Oh, wow.
Feds are the National Guard.
National Guard, bro.
And the police department is under the feds. It's now...
No, that's their own thing.
Now, feds are feds.
No, but
everybody different.
No, but I thought he got the... He made the police department under... Like
no, the
like
National Guard is his own thing.
When
bro.
the feds come over and take over, when they come to your town, period, they have jurisdiction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying
National Guards don't have jurisdiction all the way over a fed, but that's a fashion of the army.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a branch of the army. So that's the next thing you get to is going to be martial law. I didn't know about the National Guard. I didn't know about the feds in DC.
No,
they tearing stuff up.
No, they ain't tearing nothing up. He deployed them around DC to deter the crime and what's going on.
When they tearing shit up, they locking people up left and right.
He gave them the thing.
I get it.
It said across 19 states, bro.
19 states.
Include Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, and Wyoming.
He deployed National Guards all across like that?
1,700 National Guards.
Oh,
he's targeting gangs. He's targeting gang violence. And he's targeting organized crime with gangs.
Immigration crackdown.
Basically, that's what it is.
It's more ICE situation.
It's more
they say it's ICE, but when I seen the streams, they was in the projects in DC, which is a predominantly black neighborhood, and that's where they was at.
We gonna keep it real. That's where most of the crimes is going on anyway.
But it's the same. It's not like it's a crazy like.
Which
you need
crime
the
are you
National
talking
Guard.
about? Because white collar crime foresees.
But that's like, but they ain't in the streets.
The real crime is going on in Washington D.C. on Capitol Hill.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. No, we ain't gonna get into that. But also, what's happening? They trying to legalize marijuana.
Trump is trying to legalize.
Yeah, he's trying to get that. You know,
That's
trying to delegalize.
No, he's trying to legalize.
Delegalize.
No, listen,
We're trying to make our words.
He said no. Delegalize means it's legal now. How does that make
no? Because it's delegalized. It's not legalized.
It is legalized. You try to federal break it down. Federal don't ever try to test my intelligence like that. I can't articulate myself into a conversation. Anyway, like I said, he wants to delegalize. He actually wants to take back because his statistics are showing him that it's actually causing a problem, and the profit margin isn't there for Washington. So what he's intending to try to do is take back the legalization, which is going to hurt everybody.
Well, that part what you said about not making no money on the bottom line. States that have it legalized, they have revenue. They're trying to do it.
Yes, they have.
They ain't seen bread.
Yeah. Especially Colorado.
Because you know what they charge. You know what they charge when you go get a license after they do the background check, and you paying more than getting a liquor license.
Who charges?
He's talking about
to run a dispensary, to be.
That's like the liquor store, bro. It's like you're trying to run your own.
No, that's not cheap. Google it. Let's find out how much it costs to get a license to
a marijuana.
No, you thinking of the
marijuana license.
I'm talking about to be the owner of a dispensary.
That license is hefty.
So
is it?
What I'm saying,
I'm about to make. I'm about to say.
But this is what I'm saying.
Who do you pay for the license?
The government. The state.
Okay, the state.
Okay, yeah.
Prime word, state.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right, when you talking about Donald Trump, he's not dealing with state officials on state levels. He oversees them, period.
Right.
He don't even care.
Right.
Now, to the feds don't recognize it. That's why you have none of their money in the Federal Reserve Bank. Right. There's no money in the bank from any type of dispensary whatsoever. Why? Because they don't recognize it as being legal. It's still a crime. Right. Now, and then we always going to have to remember the residual from before it was legalized, how it was coming in.
Right.
So not to get too technical with it, if you really look at the statute that Trump is trying to play it on, he's trying to say that it's not helping us as Americans. So he's willing to take the legalization off the table, and he's going to make it back into.
He's trying to legalize it. He's trying to help.
He's trying to drop the class of the drug.
Yeah, he's not trying to stop the state.
It's basically not a class of the class.
Yes, it is.
It's a class of a drug, but it's not illegal.
Yo, don't you know on the federal level, marijuana is considered it's considered worse than heroin.
Before I say anything else about it,
it is. It's up there.
No, not with heroin and coke.
Yes,
no, it's right under.
It's not.
It's there with coke.
That's a Schedule 1. You talking about Schedule 3?
Yeah,
marijuana always been.
All right, Google it. Let's get a shot. And if I win, you got to take the shot that I want you to take, buddy.
Nah.
So you challenging? You challenging me?
I'm not doing the video.
All right. Oh my God, this is God.
Schedule 1 drug under the Controlled Substances Act. This means that the federal government considers it to have a high potential for abuse with no currently accepted cannabis.
Schedule 4
is considered law.
Schedule 3 and Schedule 4 are low moderate potential for abuse.
Okay, thank you. So it's considered a Schedule.
Less dangerous than Schedule 1.
One is like I'm trying to tell you. One is like that's why they trying to bring it down. Yeah, take a shot. I don't care what you call. Nah, you know.
Shot right here. I didn't lose any. I'm not losing.
No, you gotta take this.
The baby or I was gonna have somebody lose.
Schedule 3 drugs are ketamine.
Yeah, and look, ketamine. And Mother Hubbards is dying off of ketamine.
Nah, they use that for therapeutic uses.
Yeah,
yo, you can get ketamine shots in a regular pharmacy now.
You get ketamine. Well, this is what we do. Let's get back on track. Marijuana is
Schedule 1 drugs are heroin, opium, codeine, oxys, fentanyl.
Yes,
marijuana.
Hash.
And it's up there with that.
That's crazy.
And liquor is not up there with that.
That's crazy.
And more people die off of liquor than anything else, basically.
But getting back to the point, I think it's a publicity stuff for Trump to get people on his side because he's doing the most.
That's what
you guys that smoke weed, I'm with you. I
may be mistaken, and that is where the money at. But I'm telling you, when I read the article, it would sound like he was trying
he's not
to make it.
Don't make sense.
Back into it. Right now, it's not. Even though it's still a Schedule 1, unless that's exactly what he's trying to do, like really take it all the way off the charts.
No, he ain't trying to take it. He's trying to put it to a 3, a 4. That's what they're trying to do.
That's what it's supposed to be anyway.
Everybody's been saying that.
And I feel, shout outs to all the distributors, even though I don't smoke marijuana in no type, shape, or form. But shout outs to y'all that's actually carrying on that retail without any taxes.
No, they get taxes.
No, they get taxed, but they can't get taxes. They can't get they can't file their they can't file for their employees and stuff like that. They can't put their money in the bank to get interest. Everything that they do off the muscle. And that's what's crazy. And then if you get anything that's not under their little bit of regulation, they come and take everything.
Yeah.
They come and take everything, bro.
Yeah. Well, you got the legal rates.
At the end of the day, all that matters is that you paying that money and that you checking in, you kicking that money up. Just like how the month, you got to kick that money up the stairs. You got to make sure you pay your dues. So as long as you pay your dues, you cool. But when they coming for you, check in, taking everything, shutting it down. Yeah, I'm saying that. That's how it's going.
No, you cool. But people that just kick the money up the stairs is getting kicked back down.
No, they not.
Because you don't see when that stuff first started getting regulated, and then they had all the farmers in California and down there in Colorado, and it was like you got people that they went to all of their neighbors, the Senate, not the Senate, but the councils in their towns and in their communities and counties, everything legal. They got like 15 licenses on their wall. And a fed will come to the door and be like, yo, this lot is too loose. Like, take
because it's certain things.
And putting charges on you.
like, yo.
You know what that is? You know what that is?
I went before the state and everything to get this license.
Yeah, like, we don't give a fuck.
You know why? You know why? You know why? You know why? Exactly. Somewhere along the line. Somewhere along the line. And knowing you probably would have skipped. Oh, I think I can get over on them. They ain't going to check
come back 2 months later.
Come back 2 months later.
Me, I'm not sliding in the Trump desk. So it's not going down like that.
No, that money, you're not, but that money is. So as long as you pay, my thing is, as long as you pay your dues and doing what you're supposed to do, you ain't got to worry about it. That we're gonna move right along. Recently, I know people been seeing it. Little Nas X running through the streets, high, yo, yo. Pause.
Tell me what happened with that story.
I don't
really know what happened.
I've seen it.
It was like I picked up one because his mom spoke out for him, and she still says she's proud of her son.
Yeah, she should be.
He's into the things that he into. And then I'm not going to upplay it or downplay it just because he's Little Nas X and his preference and what happened. He got high and he hopped in the streets. You know what I'm saying? As a whole lot of people do. I don't know if he was smoking the dust. He probably had a good joint or whatever it was. But he started getting in the streets with tighties, whiteys, and he started wilding, doing Michael Jackson dances. He was doing all that.
And they arrested him.
And he got arrested for it. He was endangering public indecency. But I don't want to name no names specifically. But I will, Martin Payne, you know what you did back then. Off the man when he sold you the ooh-wee. You know what I'm saying? You know what,
That's true, but he wasn't naked though. He was running through traffic.
He was in his box. He had on tight whiteys, he had on boxers.
I don't know about all that, but we going on.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying, they both OD. Martin Lawrence, they both OD.
You say it's moving wet.
Or they ain't OD. They tripped out on a fucking drug and they human, yo. Right. I don't give a fuck if you in the industry or not. At some point in life or some level of that game, you're going to come back to reality. You might do something out of your character unless you're going to critique yourself like a Denzel Washington and not deal with none of that.
So what it is like these celebrities, they get high and then
they
that pressure really, they like everybody's out to get me. Because you already got this public eye on you. You're already thinking everybody already.
Oh, it could have been something
watching you. So when you take that drug, that shit is like
enough to do that to anybody.
Yeah, imagine being a celebrity.
He wasn't on coke.
I never did it.
He was on. That was some wakata. I don't know what the hell that was. But that was some wakata.
I seen people trip out on coke.
Man, that
dust is definitely how you get naked and go outside and wild out.
That could have been that. It could have been that. We're going to move right along. Yo, check it out. Listen, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. We still moving on. We got some more. Listen to the YNs out there, please. I don't know if this is in a certain area. What's up?
Atlanta.
I'm not saying no neighbors or places or where it's happening at. But, yo, come on, man. The skirt thing is taking it too far, man. Wearing skirts. You're not... You're not Irish. What? Not Irish. Scott.
You're not wearing your hair.
Yeah, you're not wearing the kilt. You're not. You're bugging.
Like, please do not AI an African picture talking about tribes of this and tribes of that. Because all them tribes ain't right. And you gotta understand. And you gotta leave that over there.
And the other thing is reason to wear the.
See, in today's fashion. Like, let's be real. Even if it was an African tribe that wore something in the likeness of a kilt, that is not in today's fashion.
Right.
You know exactly what you're doing. Whether you're doing it for likes.
Right.
And if you're doing it because that's your preference, then keep that to yourself.
Man, shout out to the Boondocks. They had this shit already.
Real talk. And another thing,
one of the Boondocks episodes was all this shit they were talking about. These niggas was wearing man bags or whatever the purses they was just wearing and the
but see, okay, the satchel, as you talking about, this is like it's a satchel on a kilt. You know what I'm saying? Like the satchel,
and they were
as Africans, that was really
good.
But see, don't let
I mean, the fanny packs.
Is this a YN thing? Like,
we gotta get on. But the fanny packs is not a wild thing. That's an old man. Yeah, that's some old shit.
Hold on, but listen, let me say, I just call it a skirt. Oh, I just call it a YN. I just call it an epiphany.
What's that?
I just call it an epiphany.
He called it epiphany.
Light bulb just went on the joint that I viewed online, and everybody can looking up. And you probably won't know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as I shoot it out. Now listen. We even gonna stop saying YNs because I'm not gonna put that on all my young brothers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because all men like that. And then I'm gonna say this before I say what I'm about to say. I blame it on your old head. Because in New Orleans, I don't know what y'all festival was or what the hell. No, it wasn't Atlanta. It was in New Orleans. No, they had about 100. Skirts. Yeah, he did. He right. Yeah. Real talk. Regular niggas. Football players, basketball players, niggas outside, construction workers.
Yeah, he real talk.
I'm saying architects. These niggas is outside with lipstick, red dusters. And it was a certain thing. And I definitely wholeheartedly hate to say it was all of our African American brothers. What are you doing to these YNs that you call YNs? That's wild, you know, like wildin'. Blame it on your old heads.
Right. He's not lying.
Blame it on your old heads, man.
And you know what? So look, this is what I'm saying.
No, they not listening to the old heads.
No, that's the thing. You forget.
See, it's just like this. What does a child do? You may feel as though they're not listening, but they definitely was standing right there watching. Because you can't help what the eyes see and what the mind interprets as to be right and exact. So if you got a bunch of men running around in skirts as a young man that's 5 years old, what is he going to interpret that to be? Oh, I can do this one day, even if I don't like that right now, it can be done.
No, they trying to set a trend and see if
right. I don't know what that was about, and I would like somebody to fact check it. If we can't get to it right now, we will. But all the red skirts that was in New Orleans, it was a crazy incident. And if I'm wrong, if y'all did it for charity, please put that out there. That was crazy to do for charity, but all right, whatever. Yeah. I've seen stranger things, but I don't feel as though that was a good look for any of our youth. And there was too many grown men of different natures, because you don't want to, if you did it for charity, why blend in with a different nature? Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're just trying to carry on.
I got a great question.
All right, but hold on. Let me get back to that.
No, let that man answer.
There is a red dress run in New Orleans.
A red dress run, so that's what it was? Fill it up.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Listen. About the YN when the joint, and they saying that, Africans used to, when the Africans, okay, we're gonna get you younger, but the Africans used to wear that. Back then, Africans didn't have clothes, they didn't have, certain tribes didn't believe in certain things, so they made things differently, and it was different back then.
And then rather let it hang and then let it slang.
For that, I'm just waiting for us to start.
They wasn't twerking, they was working.
It's just a matter
of time. They ain't had nothing. Let's get back to that. If we all gotta just go outside, butt booty, you know what I mean, and you see what's what, and you know what I mean, ain't no disguising that. Because Trump said it the best. What? It's only two genders.
We won't.
Let me talk with the
okay, on that note, we got our good friend here. That's the truth. SL.
Trying to be in between.
SL.
We got preferences.
I got one question. You don't gotta get up. I got one question. So I just seen a video the other day where Boosie was talking about he got a best friend that in prison.
Right.
That he like booty.
Right.
He a gangster though.
Right.
So why is these gangster ass niggas to fuck a nigga in jail?
Right.
But then they'll call these other little young niggas that like Lil Nas X. Right. His preference is a man.
Right.
but he's a faggot. He's fruity. He's this. He's not accepted. No,
we don't know what now.
I'm not calling him faggot.
That's what they're saying. That he's
Listen to what I'm saying.
No,
We respect all people, but this is what people say.
right.
They say this about this young man because it's preference, but it's gangsters in jail that prefer booty.
Right.
Little boy booty. But that man's a gangster. He's respected.
I want to say,
Hold on.
I'm gonna say like this.
Speaking from somebody
That
that's
been
in prison.
Now, carry on.
All that liking little boys and stuff, like it don't go down like how they show
Yeah.
on TV and all that. Ain't nobody taking your butt.
Yeah.
You give me your butt up, but that's what you do. Now, when those type of acts do get performed on dudes, that you know what I'm saying, they get their butt took, is because you did something 9 times out of 10. Now, you could wind up in a cell with a homosexual, and you know what I'm saying, if you can't defend yourself on a late night, and if you ain't willing to press your manhood against his life, then maybe you might get something done to you.
Let me hop on that.
Hold on, now listen. I mean, nowadays they're respecting the whole whatever you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just who you are. Because before it was like if you gay, you're not accepted.
Yeah.
A homosexual could not enter a prison and live that way. You could only be in a closet, or you had to be big as your back couldn't fit through the wall.
You good?
You know what I'm saying?
Feel good?
And that's for real. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like it went in reverse, whereas though you just got all of these
Everything's
people,
accepted.
and it's accepted. Yeah. And then no, it was actually implemented and brainwashed into the male agenda to make it happen. Because if we take it back to originality, it wasn't none of this except time. You know what I'm saying?
Over time, I think it was set up like that. You start taking the
brainwash.
you start taking the fathers out of the situation. It started a long time ago.
Yeah.
This is like some good shit.
It's called
demasculating the black man.
Nah.
I agree with that.
For the woman to get food stamps, you had to
I was about to say that is part of it. Is how it was made, bro.
There was nothing bad about the Willie papers. Let me just put that out.
Okay. Let's hold.
That was all to lead the black woman to the white male.
That's all.
It was to bring up the black family.
No. Please.
Break down a piece of the business papers.
I'm not breaking down a squatly dude. What I'm saying is this: we're going on track. We're getting too deep and too political, and
this one is full.
And we're going to do that. But let's stay on the topic of what we was talking about, because we live and direct. This is SpHustleHard. We is not going to preach and give you no propaganda. We ain't going to lead you astray. Listen. All we saying is that a lot of things is happening now that's played out and been planted years and years ago before some of us was born. A lot of things was put in motion to happen.
So this is a plan. This is a plan.
But we're going to talk about the YNs wearing the dress.
And we may not be able to.
And that's not cool. So do you think it's cool? Do you think it's cool YNs?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now moving on, and you think it's cool? Or it's a fashion thing?
It's not a fashion thing. This shit is not.
So we gonna move right along.
I wish I would see my kids wearing.
Oh man.
You see someone,
But
you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say as a former homophobic, live in your truth, man. Because I'm not gonna kill you and go to jail over you. So do what you do. Just don't do it around me.
Facts. No, you can do it.
Ho.
That's not crazy.
Because I'm not gonna invite you into my household. I'm not gonna invite you into my household in that manner when I have a son to raise. But I'm not going to go
around public with your son.
If I'm not going to say nothing to you. You on your own time. I gotta tell you how to dress. I don't even know you.
So basically, what you're saying is, if you in my home, you're not dressed like that. But if you're outside about, you do what you want, dress what you want.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I agree with that. But first and foremost, this is SpHustleHard people, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's tuning in, chiming in with us. We are not here to promote. We are not here to promote any acts of violence, any threats of violence,
or anti-gay.
We're just giving you our opinion, our angle, and our point of view on everything on today's topic, current topics that's happening in the summer. This is the summer heat wave almost over edition. Listen, part 3, we're gonna chop it up and show you
one tiny perspective so that everybody can understand what I just said. I wouldn't let a female into my house if she came butt naked, because that's not what I promote. That's not right and exact to me. That's not civil. That's not the way you present yourself. That's just not how society is supposed to be run. So if I feel as though you off tack like that, this is my house and this is how I do it.
Okay. But you can't. But see the way some people may have. Let me say this.
What you put on the streets is fine.
Right.
But can't come to my house.
Of course, I
Not like that.
But
I'm like
you
that.
gotta understand some people, for the people that may have took it in a different direction.
Like you're being homophobic.
So we is not on that type of.
In a way, do you, just don't do me.
Right. And I feel like this. I feel like this. And also, I feel like this.
You'll never do me.
Yo, y'all fooling right now. Hey, look, I feel like this. To each his own.
Whatever floats your boat.
I just don't feel like that we should keep putting this in the forefront, like putting this in,
Yeah, I feel like we're supposed to get us in the energy.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this.
That's what Brucey was saying. Everybody jump on about it. I don't want to keep seeing this.
The one thing I respect about my boy Obama, I love Obama.
There we go.
That's the one thing I didn't agree about Obama's term. He gave it a push. Why get at a push? Too much politics, man.
Every time you doing your thing, bro.
There you go.
I'm gonna like that, bro. I respected you. I know you on Ghost of Time. I don't know what he talking about. But I know what
you still getting your own time tax. I want to hear that.
I respect that one because it's not like he set a law and then whatever. Well, he did set a law, but it was just like all he did was simplify something that was way out of hand. It's only 2 jobs.
All right,
what you do in your house is your business. Yeah. Once you bring it out in the streets and you making it everybody else's business, now it's a problem because we got way more deeper issues that have to be attacked and adjusted to. Why am I worried about if this man can go into this bathroom? He wasn't supposed to be in the first place. If this girl could go into this man's bathroom, she wasn't supposed to be in the first place. That's what I mean by that should never get a push. It's not that much rights to it because it wasn't no rights to the heterosexual. Yeah. The heterosexual male didn't have no rights because it was just like, okay, you're a man. You're heterosexual. Heterosexual female, it's not. They don't have no rights. It's just you're you, and that's what you do. Same thing with y'all. Go where you go because you know that's where you're supposed to go.
All right.
That's it. Like why? Like it shouldn't really be a conversation. You publicizing it or whatever, but like that's
and it's not homophobic to think that way.
Like it's not like you know what it is. It's annoying.
All right, well, let me say this.
It's not like people against gays.
Because what we doing right now is giving a lot of attention to this where we need to move on into another direction.
Yeah, exactly.
What it is what it is. It's going on. It's happening. It's out. And first and foremost, people, I want you to know this is our opinion. We don't try to sway or, no, this is our opinion. This is how we feel and how we see. Everybody have an opinion. You know how that goes. You know how that saying goes. Everybody have an opinion and all the extra stuff. Yes, and this is what we doing. We giving you our opinion, our feeling, our emotion on how we see today's current events and things that's going on today. And again, that's our opinion.
Tomato.
Yeah, real talk. So with that, and with that, on that note,
you say straight shot baby oil.
Yeah, he says
straight shot baby oil.
Oh my God. Okay, look, he's talking about the Quavo.
The Quavo comes with the Diddy baby oil. The Diddy oil. He said it's some new thing that came with
what they trying to refer to is this. And what I'm trying
It's
to
like oil though. Look how thick it is. Why is it so thick though?
It came with that.
It came off of freediddy.com. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Get in
Why would you buy that?
Cause I wanted to save money.
No, this is how he wanted. Diddy gets money on his books this way, so he actually supported one of
No,
them.
it's not Ciroc. This is not Ciroc.
But
All you want-
Yeah, that's why he had to take the lower level, and now he's viral.
Jose Gale.
I'm not.
But this is what I'm saying. This came with that. And the only reason why I got that
Because it came with the big
no,
one.
because I wanted tequila, but I didn't want to pay all, you know, so I was like, you know what, let me save a couple of dollars and I'll get a little free gift with it. Okay, cool, let me buy it.
The free gift?
Yo, it's a
I said, yo, the traffic will charge. That don't mean you just do it.
Listen. This right here, yo, you told me about this is, this
Bro, that
is
looks
good.
suspect.
No, it's not suspect. This is something you can put on food. It's good. I was that. Yo,
Oh no.
There you go.
yo.
Did you rub it on your hand?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, listen.
If you find 10 bottles of that shit next week in here,
That's mine.
we changing the location.
I can make some good.
Because I'm not one part.
I think I can make some good barbecue chicken, spicy barbecue chicken, because this is a spice with jalapenos and spice.
Bro, that shit's
organic
too thick.
jalapeno flavor.
Can you demonstrate how it come out into the cup?
Oh my God, this is
This is
I never seen no shit like that.
I'm secure.
And that shit come out like honey.
This is what he calls in Diddy We Trust.
This is.
Why does it come out so thick like that
Oh
though?
my God! But you don't cut it out. Listen, I'm secure with who I am. I'm mad. So this is what I'm gonna do. And it gives.
And you gonna take the shot.
This shit is good for your skin and everything.
When you rub, you fool, yeah. I don't know if it was good for your skin.
You about to try it though?
Yeah, it's yo.
You gonna try it? You gonna take a shower and try to put it on you?
Put it on you.
There we have it, folks.
They done took the Diddy away.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Are you promoting that?
yeah, yo, Jose.
We can't. Nah.
Yeah, now we can't. But yo, this is good. I'm telling you.
You'll never find that anywhere you go. I told you the website. I won't repeat it again.
Anyway, this right here is part of what you mix with a mixed drink, or you mix it with a margarita. Basically, this.
I've never seen no shit like
Get
that.
the box and I'll show you. Get the box and
That
I'll show
shit
you.
look like castor oil, bro.
And you took castor oil before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too late. It's too late.
Next topic.
Anyway,
He's still in there.
Next topic. Yo, you
He
join?
didn't beat all the charges.
yeah,
God bless, God.
Yeah. SL left the building.
That's all. Yo, be good. You guys, I appreciate
It's
you.
always love being with you guys.
This is SP Hustle Hard. Like to
Yes, sir. Like, comment, and subscribe.
in the
Love,
building.
love. You know, love, peace, and prosperity in the building.
Hey, listen.
Before I leave, I just want y'all to, shed a little light on the conversation we were talking about with relationship. We gonna
We gonna get to that.
Could have got that with it, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, moving right along. Listen.
You could have gave your opinion real fast when you hit the door, man.
Yeah.
There it go, here it go right here. Let him drop that on the people.
Where you going?
I'm gonna let my man get it.
Didn't he gotta get up and now we doing a lot oh man.
Mine is the wild card.
Yeah. Hey look, go ahead, give it up. He could have did it from right there.
SP Hustle Hard. Like, comment,
This
subscribe.
SL, he got his.
Y'all know me. I've been here before.
Hold on.
I'm not.
Get the camera on this guy. He said that he don't drink. He's
not drinking the video.
No. This he said. No, he's not. He said, I only drink I only drink Johnny Walker and all that.
Now, topic across to the people.
Yeah, let's get that
This is a hot topic.
Go ahead, let's
We
go.
would like y'all opinion on everything that we
Listen.
adjust to. If you know that we not speaking facts, please challenge us on.
We real big on, we want you guys to be involved. So this question is not even for the castmates, my brothers, my friends. This is for you guys. I really want you to know. So I want you to write down in the comments and just tell me how you feel. You and your man is your best friend. Your best friend got a woman. If you go to your best friend's house and he's not there, but his woman is there, you know her, that's sis. Are you waiting for him to come back? You sitting there with sis and smoking a blunt with her, taking a shot? Or you gonna tell sis you be back when bro come back? How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Well,
What are you gonna do if you come to my house, wifey there, I'm not there?
honestly,
I would wanna know.
all right, I'm gonna tell you like this.
This is the masses.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you honestly, hands down. Okay, if it's one of my homies I see standing in front of me, and or somebody I'm real close with and I fuck with like that, a friend, period. A friend, period. You're not there, I'm gonna leave, period. I'm not even gonna step in. That's like, sinners, you tell me yes, I'm coming. No, I'm not, I'm kidding. No, so aside, I'm leaving. Come on, man.
What are you doing?
Hold, let me say something. Only time, like, listen.
He's staying in my crib.
He's not there.
He's lying.
I'm definitely gonna sit around mine. I mean,
He's lying.
he's not lying. It's not going in his mind, and
I would call out.
his nature, he's doing. He's shaking the spot. He's making see some shake, and if the draw shake loose,
You want me to say that? Oh, man, I'm hurt.
I'm not gonna say you're not gonna tell me, but you're not gonna tell me. You're gonna tell a nigga that you know ain't gonna put a bullet in you. You know what I mean?
So what makes you think I'm going to sit here now? All jokes aside,
Everybody sit there and talk.
oh yeah, I might do that. Oh, come on, I'll do that.
See, you the type of nigga that you gonna test your weight in gangster against another nigga, bitch, regardless if that's your man or not.
No,
You can go do that.
I did that.
I don't see that either.
I've done it. I did it to you.
Huh?
I did that to you.
Yo, I was in jail, nigga.
I did that to you.
That's the difference. When you was locked the fuck up and I went to go see your folks, what I tell you? What I do?
I don't even remember because nothing happened, really. I don't even remember what happened.
Nothing happened.
All right, so what did I do?
Nigga, but I told you I'm there, why I was there, how long I stayed there, and I'm there.
All right, so what did I do?
Huh?
What did I do? I didn't do shit, nigga. You really.
God bless you.
I gotta go. He wants you to think. What? Seriously? No, you gotta sit down right here. We gotta get this set. So you honestly think I would do that to your wife? Now,
Let me ask you a question.
Your wife.
Let me ask you a question.
Say it.
When I was locked up, what type of conversation did you have with my wife?
About what?
You tell me.
About what?
Locked up.
What conversation? That's what I want to know.
Look, give me this bitch.
No. What conversation? No, all jokes aside. What conversation, my guy? Because I'm not crossing that bounds, and I told you that.
On your life.
All my life, I'm not crossing that bounds. I may laugh and joke. Listen, I may laugh and joke and tee and all that, but that's one thing I'm not doing, man. I'm not going to sleep with your wife or his wife.
Or make it look like it.
Or make it look like I may joke and tee, but I'm not going to do that.
I don't mean that as a joke. I was just trying to make a point to that brother, though. It's like, yo, if you can't trust your nigga around your girl, and I ain't just fucking nigga.
Yeah.
But he should know that. He should know that. And
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Even
I don't trust nobody. Like,
let me say this. Since we on this topic, now I will come to your house and be a girl there and the kid. Yeah, I'm coming in there. Go, you know what I'm doing. Go right to the refrigerator, kick my shoes off, and I'm gonna be like, "What? Get upstairs and make that better." Get upstairs and clean that
Now,
bathroom.
what SL said, is that suspect? You be like,
Is
why
that
is he still
suspect?
here?
And
Why
you
is he still
now,
here? It's like,
now-
It's not suspect. It's the dumb shit that he do that I have to deal with.
okay, so you know,
That's
so
the
ladies
dumb
and gentlemen, he know this is the things I'm
But
gonna do.
to me, you cannot absent a party because he kept saying his man. Listen,
I think
if
it's my
she,
problem.
nah,
But it varies situations.
Nah, it's
though.
like it varies, but it does vary
It
situations.
is
Why
varying.
does she let you in? But it's like this: if she let you in and allow you to sit around her, what the fuck she do that for? You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
true,
me
man.
being a man and the man that I am, if she gonna spread her motherfucking legs,
Nah.
my man gonna come tell me. I'm still not gonna fuck with you. But
Let me take it. Hey, look, let me take another shot on that one.
that's just like, you know what I'm saying? Your
So
man
your
come
girl
to
will
you like,
whisper,
hey, yo,
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Take a shot on that one.
That's just like the motherfucking your man come to you like, yo, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Yo, your girl's
But
on horses.
you had no smash though.
Can you handle hearing that?
No, what the fuck is wrong with both of y'all?
Yo, one, and then
No.
first of all, I've been in his
That's
house with
amazing,
Sheena, and she done cooked for me. She done, she done laid then when he come on, I don't get no more to eat. But anyway, I done been in his house with his wife, and she done looked out.
I've been around every person I've
You been around everybody.
Right, and you know,
Niggas
at
know
the end of the
I
day,
just don't play that.
one with you, I'm never, ever, I just keep going down. I'm never, ever gonna go, not with no nigga I got love for. Like, all jokes aside, I'm never gonna get goofy like that. Now, if we mad and we just got together, you told me the situation, I like, yo, hey, yeah. But other than that, your wife, and you claim that as your wife, and you know that, what's happening?
His question is, are you staying regardless?
I'm staying.
You
Especially
staying?
if she cooking, you know I'm staying.
Are you coming to my crib and you staying?
I'm not staying like that.
You stay. I know.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the day, if you want to be rightly exact and totally honest,
You call your man and see, yo.
Nah.
Wait,
I'm making dirt.
listen, even if that's not what your intentions were,
Okay.
you're a fucking man first, bro. And if she get on some bullshit, say she bad, her ass is fat, she ready, she come out the shower, pussy all out, fuck you gonna do, nigga?
I'm leaving,
Don't
bro.
tell me,
No,
yeah, you better leave.
nah.
But if you don't, it's like,
That's
saying that's crazy.
one.
and that's the type of shit that happens.
Right. And you know what? He's right.
Yeah,
that
that
does happen.
You know what I'm saying?
That does
You got
happen.
females trying to get back at they nigga with they nigga.
Right. And you do
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying, I've seen a whole lot of shit.
Right. And it happens.
I've seen too much.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm
I was
telling you like this.
I don't be that judgmental on people, but I know like this. If you sitting right next to me, we fuck with each other every day, we grew up together, you put your dick in my joint, you won't have to worry about fucking nothing else.
All right. And you know what? That part I respect out of it. That part I
That's
respect.
just wrong.
But you know I'm definitely gonna come in the house. You're not there. I'm kicking my shoes off. I'm sleeping on the couch.
I'm not worried about that.
And I'm opening the refrigerator.
I ain't not worried about that.
refrigerator. As soon as she come downstairs,
She's
and start
not
talking,
yo,
I'm be like, get back upstairs.
She's gonna get
Get
loud
out of
as
here.
hell at the door. Cause after your business of handing over some bread or seeing what the fuck is going on, if you did get to sit down, cause maybe I'm dead. As soon as you start some bullshit, you're gonna get the other side of her. I know.
Even now that I'm gonna say it like this.
I'm not just talking about.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Unless she was with it, and that's where my line's drawn. Because if the woman is with it, what the fuck can you say to the nigga?
That is true.
Crossing the
But that
lines.
is true. But then you still gotta have some type of
Integrity, yeah.
Okay, let me put it. Let me put it in the
Like-
terms I was trying to do. What if it's not your friend?
Oh, duh! That's not even making sense. That's not even making sense. She come out and she depending on how she look, bro.
No, I mean, no. Let me rephrase it though.
Yeah.
You not my man's in them, but you know what I'm saying, like, you go to a female house that you know she got a man. You know what I mean? But say you
That's
just
still-
over
that's still
there.
the same thing. Like he's not.
Or you just came to grab some weed from that nigga. But you like, cause you don't fuck with him. That's my weed man. And she let you sit there until the nigga go home, or she let you win.
All right, but this is what I'm saying.
Like, where's the line?
This is what I'm saying.
There
is no lines. When his homies and niggas is dead, and you my homie, and God forbid, oh, God forbid with me, I wouldn't want that. But if she dozes at you, the man should have a little decency to be like, you know what, I can't do this.
You ever had somebody slime you out?
Yeah.
You ever had somebody slime you out?
We all at the age where it happens.
Why are you touching me? That was a serious question. Why are you touching me? You want me to join? I don't even know your slime. You just grab me.
No, I don't. Look at me.
No, I don't.
Oh, no.
Yo, matter of fact, hands to you because, bro, I know exactly what you did last summer.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
yo, this is SpHustleHard. Like and subscribe. We in the building. And listen, this is straight, uncut, raw, unscripted, and we giving you the facts and how we feel and everything. This is the raw us, just vibing. And you know what? One thing I want to say.
New York niggas.
One thing I want to say, bless to everybody that's tuning in, checking this out. I want to say this, that, you know, I appreciate that, and it's a beautiful thing, and I wish that everybody stay tuned and keep checking us out. But right now, all we're doing is vibing and giving you today's current events, hot topic for the summer. You heard? Almost over. Listen, so we're going to get right into the new music. Jid, you got Jid, J-I-D.
Is it Jid or J-I-D?
Yeah. J, I don't know. It says J.
I think it's J.
Period. J-I-D. He's good too. He's from, I think he signed to yo, stop. Hey. Stop. I'm looking and I'm wondering why you blowing it. I'm like, yo,
I'm like,
They got my pressure.
little sparkle right in the middle of that.
Oh, he know. I got
As we go off the rails.
yo, listen.
Feel like we stepping over topics.
Hey, yo,
man.
Yo, so
what is
also Chance the Rapper dropped a joint, but that I'm gonna tell you, man, listen,
J.I.D.
Yeah, J.I.D.
You probably heard.
I think he's I don't know.
He signed he was signed to J. Cole label.
Is he still signed to J. Cole label?
I don't know. I think he is though. But that album's fire.
J. Cole and Rock Nation.
Yeah, but he's still Somerville, Smallville, some shit like that. Dreamville.
So what the sound like? Like
It's gonna sound tough, bro. J.I.D. You rap with me, or you hear that shit like, yo, boy, nice.
Yeah,
that's a good. Give me a little bit of the hook.
You ever heard the joint him and Offset called Bodies?
Yeah.
Right now?
He got listen, listen, he got some shit like that. But he's hard.
I heard that joint was quaking in the clubs right now.
Yo, he's hard. J.I.D. He's hard. I think he's from North
Carolina.
Obviously, I don't know nothing about.
He's a rapper. He's an up and coming rapper, but he's not up and coming. He's been out there for a little bit, but
came out with J. Cole and them.
Right. And he's killing. He's nice. He's lyrically
good. Album we got. This might be a second or third album,
but he's lyrically good.
I'm looking.
Check it out. It's called God Does Like a.
Yeah, and then we got Chance the Rapper. Okay.
He said,
we got Gold.
So quick.
But you know why? That Ghostface Killer Supreme Clientele is fire. Yo, go check. If y'all didn't check that out,
did they albums drop at the same time?
It's a bunch of
albums. I think and it's.
I mean, Chance got his own little fan base. They never get over. He'll never get over anything with the woman.
I think now,
not right now, like they back.
I mean, people
they
never left. Shout out to the was like just a
Matt Raekwon,
like something like a mixtape. But that Supreme Clientele, listen, that's
Supreme Clientele too. The first Supreme Clientele was a classic.
But this one is not.
Get bread, man.
Yo, he got him on the intro.
Yeah.
He got him on Redman. Yeah. But anyway,
It's like Norms, I don't forget you, me, the show.
Tony Stark.
The will continues. They've been out, what is it, 30-year run for them? 35 years? They still dropping albums?
It's a few songs on there like.
I even found a new portion in this called the Transformers, not the cut.
Yeah, go ahead.
I even know when he out here, but we'll talk about it.
On his on Ghostface new album, listen, he's using mostly a lot of old school beat. I like the one that I don't know the name of it.
That's his.
No, not but he more this right here. He's using that Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick joint. That song I don't know the name of that joint. But that joint is hard. Yeah, I mean, that's talking about hip hop, old school songs like Slick Rick. He using rock.
Oh, he remixed.
He using their beats. That shit's great. He got a lot of joints.
First Great Clientele was a classic.
Yo,
that
that thing is fire. Put that down. Yo, that thing is fire. Check that out. Real
Who
talk.
else we got?
And we got Offset. I didn't get a chance to hear that. I didn't get a chance to hear that.
His first album was better than this one.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to hear that, so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna hear
You got
it.
that Joe Bodies with J.I.
Oh, yeah, that Bodies is gold.
That shit's fire.
That's just a go. So we moving right along. Listen,
I would have never thought like Offset would be the one that popped off on Amigos. I mean,
Offset. I know Offset is like. I think he's the best out of all.
Maybe this is my best time.
Takeoff was like Quavo just, I don't know. He's just a vibe. But Takeoff actually was the nicest.
Yeah, I think that could Takeoff. And then
he always gets credit to Takeoff as like that's where the flow came from. Right. He came up with the Amigos flow. That everybody running with now.
But anyway, moving right along to the sports. Listen, the Minnesota Vikings, it's been said that they hired a male cheerleader.
Is he in a skirt?
Yo, he's a fool.
Is he though?
I don't know. But anyway, one of the players came out and say, one of the players came out saying, what are we portraying or putting in the kids' mind that what? And this is true. Kids is watching this. You understand? My son and them watch this.
Back to what we were talking about earlier.
Right. And it's trained, but somebody spoke out though. One of the players. He was like, he said they
doing too much.
Yeah.
That was crazy, and that's
if we can get so deep in this, only thing I'm really gonna say now, please, real short.
Yeah.
That's just like saying, the Dwayne Wade and what he did with. How can the NFL portray this? But they already.
That's his child.
Okay, that's his child. Okay, so but it's still the same thing because it's out in the media. Because if it wasn't in the media, and these are all pro athletes, and the pro athletes spoke about it. So it's like, okay, if you don't want the perpetuation, which is not able to stop, because you actually do have the right to freedom of speech and everything, so you can tell a person about your personality and what your preference is.
Right.
So you can't deny that.
He's saying
as far as appointing it, that's discrimination.
Okay.
Because you can't discriminate under color, creed, or sexual gender or preference.
All right, and that's understandable.
Whoever that was that said that, okay, I get what you're saying. I told you about my household. We already went over that in this segment. Right. But it's like, keep that shit out of my house. But at the same time, he know you don't got no rights.
So Minnesota playing the Eagles. It's halftime.
I'm not looking under his skirt. I'm looking under their skirts.
Yeah, they said it was cool.
Under his skirt.
They said it was cool until he did dance with the dancers in the same bathroom as the females.
Okay, now you see where it's going.
I mean, but
they did
you know he's there. Why are you watching? And if your kids is watching, why are you letting them watch?
And that's true, but so you gonna put it on your? You still didn't talk about the halftime. I'm not putting it on anything on halftime. What are you talking about, bro? Minnesota and the Eagles halftime 2020.
Let me try some minutes.
I don't give a fuck if he there. I done seen a lot of niggas nuts.
What? Oh.
No pause, no diddy shit. I'm not no big ass nigga. There's no pause. It's not. I mean, like, okay, jokingly, but I'm not gonna joke about what I'm talking about, nigga. I've been to jail. it's like this.
So that's-
Drop your pants, turn around and cough. You ever did it? I did too. Looking around. And you when you going back,
I'm not looking around.
so, all right, whatever, man. Whatever, man.
How? What?
Like, I ain't gonna do that.
Yo, are you?
Oh,
So you all into it? No, I'm not looking around. I'm not gonna look.
I'm heat watching, nigga.
You just
I'm
said
just saying, like, if you in the bed, no shit.
Fuck.
Yo, fuck you.
You said
You
it.
can't even just have a real conversation. Y'all
That's what you said.
y'all
They're not
look like
leaving it
that's
up.
some motherfucking Diddy.
No.
Booty on
You said what you said.
I see that for a reason. Like you never know. I'm not saying, listen, hold on. I'm not saying like I'm gonna watch a nigga dance in front of me. I'm saying like, yo, if it's a male stripper, motherfucker, that's like the male, not stripper. The male fucking
Niggas work.
Next subject.
the male fucking the male cheerleader. You've seen male cheerleaders before. What makes this one different? Why? Because he got a skirt on?
Who've seen
Which is different, bro.
I haven't seen
They
it.
got male cheerleaders, bro.
No, they help build the girls up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they the male cheerleaders.
No, he's not
They're not
that.
married. I'm talking about
He's not-
he's dancing with the girls and doing all the.
All right, well, I'm not looking at him when he on there, man. Like,
Okay.
I'm not looking at
You
him.
got it. You can't. You can't be like this.
Bro, listen.
It's the Eagles.
This how rely on, my
It's the
nigga.
Eagles.
If I was in the niggas,
23-24.
listen, my nigga.
Halftime.
Listen,
The
my nigga.
halftime show was
If
on.
I was in the niggas, I wouldn't have no problem saying it. I'm chasing butt because I'm chasing whatever butt I chase. That's what the fuck I'm on, because that's why I'm on it. That's not what I'm into, my nigga.
What are we going?
Where are we going?
Ain't no way we going, y'all know. You heard what I said, right?
Okay.
I said, what you talking about? Nigga, if I was gay, I'd be chasing man ass. That's not what I do. So I'm comfortable in my fucking skin. That's not what I'm into. If that nigga's into that shit, let that be that nigga's preference.
What?
I don't gotta make it mine, and I don't gotta entertain it. We just talked about why do we entertain that shit? We sit around and
Just
talk
put it
about
in
it
your face
like it ain't. I don't care if it's.
But that's right though.
I done seen people act the way they act, and I don't want to keep saying because I don't want to use the wrong terminology. Please don't cancel us. I'm just trying to talk. I'm just saying, like, if that's what you into, I've seen it. Ain't nothing I ain't seen before. I done seen the raw, real deal from a person that didn't want their little booty hole took. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you act like, don't act like you ain't seen what
No, I'm gonna be honest.
you from Highsdale,
Oh
nigga.
my God, cut it out.
Highsdale, nigga.
You know what? And I'm gonna keep it G with you, and I'm gonna keep it.
So you ain't that?
Can I finish? Can I tell?
Yeah, tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. I want to hear the truth.
Okay.
I want to hear the truth. Fuck all that. Podcast shit, nigga.
But listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you.
You too, huh? Act like you ain't never tried to grab for the game. But niggas trying to grab it.
I know, ain't nothing like that.
None of that shit ever.
But listen, my thing,
I was dressed like bitches, but I fucking.
that's it.
That's
But
it.
I ain't going, no, one,
You talking about you see everybody fucking doing the talk from
whatever person.
No, that's I'm talking about when they make you
That's
fucking.
intake.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking around though. That's
I don't look around either, but it's not like
said you
if you're going to a shot, it's not like you're not gonna see somebody. You move forward, you gotta have your fucking eyes open. Is you crazy? Like, yo, come on, man, let's be for real,
I'm
man.
being real. Like,
I'm being
nobody else.
I'm not looking.
Listen,
But anyway, let me say this.
I'm not insinuating you in any way, but I know.
Let me say this though. What I'm saying is this: is that
I'm serious, man.
now
This is the problem right here. Don't take jokes and the gay shit too far. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was to really back off into me thinking like you really talking about me in prison, there could be a whole nother.
no.
All right, then, so don't like, and I asked y'all something honestly, because you acting like you never been in jail and had that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say
In the shower. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, listen. Nobody, it's not like, can I? No, you know you
all
not.
right, well, listen, nah, man. No, it's like I don't like the narrative right now.
You said,
stop.
You knew when the record stopped when you said what you said.
everybody was DJing, motherfuckers was dancing to this shit. You know how they
We all
they stopped and they said, listen to Chad. They said, hold, stop. Let's listen to what he got to say.
Because I kept
This is being recorded.
But
When they play this shit back, you gonna be like, oh wow.
I'm not gonna be like nothing. I'm gonna the same thing, man. Like, listen, bro.
No, but let me say,
I'm not drunk. And I'm gonna speak the truth because that's what the fuck I
and you know what, and you know what people, like I said, this is unfiltered, unscripted, uncut.
How about that?
We talking, we telling you straight facts, we telling you what it is, we getting the world up and keeping it straight and forward.
We don't give a fuck neither. Why should I?
Listen,
Seriously, that's why I respect. Like, that's your preference. That's you.
right.
And if I was like that, then that's how the fuck I would be.
Okay, but what we saying is this. Do you agree with that school? Period. Let's just say start with Minnesota High and Mill.
I don't really fuck about that.
Okay.
First of all, the Eagles fans. Second of all, I don't really watch the show anyway.
I really don't watch Minnesota anyway. But anyway.
No, I'm not cool with it because it's under the perpetuation of the demasculinity of men. But it's still his business. Yeah, it's his business, man.
I didn't know
and how can I knock that man? That's really his passion. He felt like he wanted to take a step further and throw the skirt on.
It's like the YNs though.
Do it, nigga. Now, if you decide to have a all-male cheerleading squad, what are y'all trying to do? Like,
Now you're trying to do it.
But me personally,
They trying to make a statement.
Right. I think that's one. I think the Vikings just trying to make a statement like, yo.
No, maybe they were legally liable because I'm telling you.
Listen, and you know what's crazy? And if they do, you know it's going to be some backlash about it.
Yeah.
Right. So it's there now.
But like, shout out to the baby. We knew you took a stand.
The baby?
I know you wish you did.
What? Huh? What?
That ain't, nah.
What?
When he went on stage and did that,
He got his son. It's like his career.
Yo, he's a lyrical. He's hard. I fuck with the debate. I like his music too.
Bring him back, man.
Bring back. He said something about what happened and what he saw in the and he got canceled for that because he said and he spoke his mind. See, this is why you gotta be, when you get to that certain, it's a sensitive issue, and this is why I tell you, dumb it down on some
they don't
things.
care about it.
No, listen,
they don't care about it being sensitive, but if it doesn't push the narrative, that's why it's contractual. It's certain things in contracts when you get up that high.
No, it's not even, listen. It's not contractual. Can I please say this? M.Dollar, can I please say this?
You're
gonna understand and he's gonna understand because I'm gonna say it like this. It's not about what's in the contractual or the contracts or however you want to say it. It's about he went on stage in front of, we're gonna say, I don't know, 50,000, 100,000, 10,000.
When he said some homophobic
and he said some homophobic stuff.
I know.
Let me finish.
Derogatory.
Right. So you can imagine how many LGBTQ community members was there. Right. I'm quite sure there was some people.
And they was recording it.
They was recording it. And what I'm saying is this, he ain't been the, a lot of people, right? He was only speaking his mind. Yeah. Saying,
he fucked up his market.
But basically, and what I'm saying is this, I can't say if he was right or wrong, but what I will say is that certain things like that happens in the parking lot or what have you out in the open, people need to be mindful of people coming through with their kids or young whatever. Not everybody wants to. I mean, shit happens. Shit goes down.
That's his. That was it.
That was the his. Yeah,
So okay, that's his opinion that he don't make his music for them. No. We listen to
He didn't say
what he said.
Listen, I don't think he said I don't make my music.
He said I don't make my music for homosexuals. That's exactly what he said.
He said that?
No.
Okay, you know saying you gonna have if he said it?
No. Listen. Nah, but you made me miss a point.
No. Do that, love. Yeah, you gotta take another shot.
Nah, look, listen. Even without that though, damn, it was a point.
He didn't. I don't think he said that.
Because I'm not dwelling on that. It's like, yo, I was just saying that, like, opinion-wise, is two sides, and each side is a different opinion. Because that's why it's another side. You shouldn't want to knock a person's career off because they have a different opinion. Because you obviously, because you as a homosexual obviously have a different opinion about me.
Tell them again. But what it is.
So you bow down to the culture and you stand on your morals.
And then you gonna cost you some money.
Yeah, and now you got to seek a different route, and you got to do less. Do shows, but do it for less money because people know that now here it is. You cancel, and a lot of real artists is going to mess with you, but some artists going to stray away from you.
And you ain't gonna get shows like that.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to stray.
There are companies that want to have a look.
That was my point. That was my point right there.
What?
Because we started off and I said contractual, and I want you to understand where I was coming from with that.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? In certain contracts and different individuals, which I'm definitely not going to name and get into.
Right.
Take too long.
But you still got to take that shot. You was wrong with what you said, bro. You was. He didn't say that. But you still got to take that shot.
You better make me lose train of thought. Listen,
go ahead.
I'm not going to name these individuals. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, propagate all that shit. But those out there that know what I'm talking about and know who I'm talking about, and those that's watching, that this is you. If you read your contract,
this is good.
And it said, you cannot mention the word Jesus.
Huh?
I'm not Christian.
Oh,
I'm Muslim. Listen,
okay, go ahead.
If your contract says you cannot mention Jesus, if your contract says you will not have derogatory terms towards Trump, if your contract says you cannot talk politics, if your contract says you will not say gay, I mean, soon as that shit halfway come out your mouth, you get sued.
Okay.
I know that, but you have artists and then you
I do believe now, since a lot of shit took place, I believe they do have shit like that.
The nerve. What happened? He was freestyling.
He was talking about shit that he saw out in the parking lot.
You gotta follow the narrative.
He was talking about shit that he saw.
Talk to them artists that wear it though. They want your shit to sound like pop. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at a joint by Jadakiss today when he was like, what album was it? He was like, yo, we sent that shit down there to them, and it came back a whole nother album. It had Pharrell beat on and everything. When it came back, damn, I forget I apologize. When I come back, I'm definitely gonna bring the track back up. The Kiss, you know what the fuck I'm talking about because you shared it yourself. But that's real talk. It's like, yo, me as an artist, don't change my shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can silent on stage. I can take no. He wasn't. He was in a concert in front of controversy. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the baby? Yeah. I just went all the way in the Kiss because I can't deal with that baby shit. Because he already did it. He already got blackballed in the world.
I like his music, and he's up there. No,
he's not getting the promo. He's not getting promotion like
he's lyrically. He's that.
Somebody that knew somebody, and somebody
he was in a concert and he said some homophobic stuff about some HIV/AIDS stuff.
Yeah,
that when you go gay, some blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna say
that. He spoke.
That I didn't know. I know that about
it. It was on stage
in the parking lot. He said he seen certain such and such. And he was talking about, did he start saying things?
So if they feel some type of way, if they feel so strongly about that, why don't they sit him down and adjust him to they?
No, I think they tried to.
But I'm reading it now. He didn't follow through with it.
Right. And is he wrong? And people, is he wrong for not following through?
Yeah.
Or is
if he said he was going to do it and then don't follow through?
Your artist, bro. This ain't that. I think that part of it ain't got nothing to do with the shit. You just talking about people that. They feel slighted because they dig your music. And you just did something to turn the opinion of you. So at least hear they side out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
if it's like that, you talking about people that got HIV, because you don't know just like when you go to court, every individual is different. It's different strokes, different motherfucking folks.
Real talk.
So you can't, that's why I'm not biased or I'm not judgmental towards individuals, because I know I've seen so much different shit that where though I can't gauge you against him against her against him, and what the fuck you did and why you did it.
Right.
That's just like telling me why the fuck I do what I do and what I, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you're not in my shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
he got canceled behind it, bro. He ain't been his career been the same since. They just said he dropped him from a bunch of shows. Some brands dropped him, all types of crazy.
All right, so I will take my shot because I was wrong.
Yeah. Please.
Oh God.
Nah, because I wasn't wrong. I just had a more broader perspective of what we was talking about, that I didn't actually have all the facts. And I'm gonna try to get all the facts before we start talking about stuff, but I get these topics popped up on me kind of rapidly. So
that's what we doing.
Don't mind me when I tell you though, if I'm just talking shit or I'm just giving it up off the cuff of what I do know about it. If I don't know, I'll be fast to tell you.
You said we'd be what?
If I don't know, I'll be fast to tell you, but I don't know. I'm gonna be like, yo, fact check that. Or I don't know, this is my opinion, but I don't fucking really know. So don't take that shit to, you know what I'm saying, to the grave with you, because I don't fucking know.
But yeah, that was the Minnesota cheerleaders or whatever. I'm not paying attention to no cheerleaders. No NFL games are not broadcasting cheerleaders anyway. So I didn't even know they had a male cheerleader anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, there's people, there's males. I seen it. Remember high school? Like they got dudes cheerleaders throwing the girls up, catching them.
I mean, all of them not good. Huh? Some of them just feminine in nature, but that's their business.
What you mean feminine natures?
They feminine in nature. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, because you know what? Okay, let's say
but they got mad that
Alpha Omega. You know what I'm saying? Alpha male is always going to be down. Omega is going to fit the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? If you're just fitting in, that's how you fit in. Why am I here to knock you? I'm not here to kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, me as an alpha, like, I could take you out, but I don't have to. Why? Because you're just not me.
But today's society, especially with Trump, like putting like he's probably gonna be like, we're not doing the same bathroom type job.
Yeah, why?
We
can blame a lot. Very sensitive. We can't blame a lot on Trump because some of the shit that he brings to the table make a whole lot of sense. Now, the shit that makes sense is just him making sense. Now, the shit that he really be into and what he really got going on, that's
like the Project 2025 shit.
Man, I'm not getting into that. It's too political, and it's like, without me putting up all types of posts and showing you the derogatory pictures and actual facts from checks of this person and that person and this interview and that interview, I don't want to do it like that. Because that's speaking off the cuff. Nah. Y'all see what Trump doing. Like him or not.
You got that all out, bro. They're recording right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's gonna get an echo.
Yeah.
But that's that, man.
But yeah, that's crazy.
I used to like Trump.
All that used to like Trump.
No,
that's what white. Even though he didn't like followers,
I just still know.
His followers like triggered up the fact that all black people like Trump.
I like his business.
But his followers, bro, I know a lot of his followers. Listen, I know
that's enough for me.
I know a lot of his followers.
I've been there.
Listen, I know a lot of his followers that be like, a lot of y'all black people liked him before he ran for office. What happened?
Yeah.
And here's what I explain. Here's what I explain. I liked him as a media personality, not as a leader of our country.
Wait a minute.
He's in the building now. He's in the building.
We seen what he did down AC.
Yeah.
We seen how he pushed the people out the projects and still wouldn't get them jobs in his own buildings.
Yeah.
We seen how he lost them contracts and them buildings crashed and everybody still didn't have no job. We seen where he fell. We seen where he robbed. Only thing I'm going to say is the due diligence that he did to become where he's at. It was either in your bloodline, it was either in your infrastructure before you were there? Because maybe you didn't get you there. I don't know. But that's you, homie.
He right.
I do respect though that I do know on certain standpoints he's a vicious businessman, bro. He knows his numbers and he's not.
But it's not. It's beyond the business part. What I respect,
We're supposed to be the model.
You know what I respect about? You know what I respect about him and what he's doing.
Yeah.
And whoever went on all those that went against him, that try to down him and try to put him out.
He's either stepping down or they getting.
Yes, he's making full court pressure on them, letting you know, yeah, you want to play with me?
You trying to charges on me.
Yeah, and it could have been true, but yeah, you try to go against the grain when you do the same damn thing. All right, now listen, and that's one of the things. And a lot of people may say, "Oh, he's racist. He's this." Okay, I don't know. Maybe he is. Whatever. Listen, let me say this: a lot of shit that's going on, and this is real talk. Listen.
We going off topic, but
but we're going off topic. But let me tell you this: listen. A lot of people could say he's racist and stuff like this and stuff like that. Okay, maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I don't know. But what I'm gonna tell you is that we doing a lot of damage to ourselves. Because if you look in the community, what's going on? What we doing? We don't even support each other.
that's how it was designed.
Listen, we don't steal. We got some of us got a lot of, some of us get to that paper. Some of us have paper, but we will patronize somebody else's business before we patronize our own people's business.
What did you just say, look? Well, you just started that sentence. What are you saying? What did you say?
What you mean?
When he just said what he said,
They don't support our.
you said that's what it was, how it was designed.
Yeah.
And that's true.
So
I agree with that part.
Yeah, and that's there.
It's working.
So
And this didn't happen overnight. This was, and not only that, they
I don't want to get too deep into it, but this is
they playing that book, but they remade that book, updated that book.
It's updated.
You know,
You got from the rise of the '60s when they canceled out the Black Panthers and all that. Then you got the crack pandemic in the '80s, but they make it sound like, oh, we're against drugs, say no to drugs, when they were actually bringing the drugs.
And that was all because they wanted to fund in another country. So they said, "Fuck it, bring it down."
And this how you get them. And they got us two ways. I hate to get this deep with the politics.
No, get deep.
They got us two ways. They raised the charges on getting caught with crack cocaine because they know black people were selling it.
Right.
So you take the black man out of both ways.
Yo, the pyramid,
and getting high.
The pyramid is deeper than what me and you can understand.
Yeah.
This game plan was pre-planned and put in motion before you could even understand this joint. And now the whole thing is just readjusted
to the point where
it's like
to where dudes is wearing skirts.
Right.
Yeah, as far as the national agenda, you know how weak it is, and we talk about it.
What national agenda? What national?
The national agenda.
Of what? No, you gotta clarify what you mean by national agenda.
Nah, okay. I mean, you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, because I don't want you. Because a lot of people can see that as a lot of people.
Let me elaborate.
Right.
As you sit up here talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because you just talked and went back and forth across a couple of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to simplify it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Into a nature that somebody maybe just can grasp it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like new world terms. Yes, they did write another book. That's why.
No, they remade the book.
Yeah, they remade the book.
They didn't write it. Well, updated.
Exactly.
Updated.
They came up with better ways against the ways that they see may be coming or whatever. But The reason that they have to do that is because out of everything, man, it's nothing mathematical going to add up to you actually being on the right path.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like, and it's not, no, saying it don't always have to do with wealth. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Because,
But that, I think
No,
you do.
that's
You gotta listen. It got a lot to do with wealth.
That's as far as living. That's as far as living good.
It's a business, man.
No, listen.
It's a business, man.
And we're not gonna have a brown person running our business.
Crazy falls.
And they did have
Under
Obama.
this business,
And look, and what that,
And what happened after?
and
what's
what,
going
let
to
me say this.
what's going to hold us together as a nation? Your knowledge, your strength. You know what I'm saying? Other people that actually had good knowledge and good strength, and you take it from there. Because once the smoke
Let me say this.
then what? Because that's like anywhere else. When they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, Hiroshima went back there.
No. Let's not go off track. We ain't gonna talk about
That's
Hiroshima.
not off track.
We're worried about her. Let me say this. What you saying, some of what you saying is good, and I understand where you're going with it. But what I'm saying is this: that book been remade, remodeled, reshaped, reformed, and it's deeper than with me.
So what's the solution?
Hold on, let me finish. You know, there is no. You know why it's not. You know,
And that's what I stopped at.
Solution.
because can I say this?
Believe
Can
in
I
the
say this?
solution if you're not working on the solution.
Right, let me say this. It's going to be hard to get to a solution because as soon as you make a solution, they're going to shut it down.
I don't want to talk about a solution.
Can I finish? They're going to shut it down. They're going to change it. They're going to find another deal. No, it's not a solution.
They try to figure out a way to Lincoln tried to do a solution by freeing the slaves.
Right.
Then they tried to do the whole freeze with the Black Panthers and get
And where they at? Where they at?
So what they do? They adjust
Where they at?
that drugs up in the situation.
Where they at?
I'm always going to
And where they at?
to keep the situation away.
Right. Listen,
That's how
I'm
it
going
is.
to tell you
I'm
something.
far from a righteous rationalist.
Right.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Before you go any further,
Go ahead.
far from a righteous rationalist. My brain goes way further than that.
And I agree with
So when I'm attacking something, I'm just asking questions that I already know the answer to.
Right.
Now, if I want to disrupt and shake this motherfucker up, I will.
And you'll be putting it on the dog.
And I won't even mind.
And you won't mind, but nobody else will remember you. And your thing will be.
You know why?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? You know why? Because you're thinking of a revolution where they already got that. They got that start.
If you listen,
Can I
streets and hold up signs and all that, you said it mistaken. Hey, bro,
Can I finish?
if I take it to the button, it ain't gonna be remembered because ain't nobody gonna fucking be there, bro.
You're not beating the U.S. government.
You're not.
Who said I want to beat them?
That's what you're talking about.
That's not what I said.
Okay,
Y'all took my words out of context. I said like this.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just try to explain to you in a way where as though you would kind of catch it and understand. Yo, this goes over, you know what I'm saying, being just in a righteous point of view, like, oh, I want to make my point.
That's what a lot of people not understanding.
Like, yo, this shit already to an end. You know what I'm saying? You better know what the fuck is going on above you to know how to tackle what's going on right here on ground. It does matter. That's the whole.
You're not going to change what happened.
What shall be, shall be. If it was meant, listen.
They tried to change it with Obama, right? And look how shit flipped to Trump.
Right.
I seriously don't think
45 and 47. I'm playing that number.
I really don't think if Obama ever ran, was a president, I don't think we would have got a Trump if Obama never ran.
Say it again?
We wouldn't have never got a Trump if Obama was never president.
That's a stone, bro.
You know what? You hold.
Think about it.
You know why? And
What's your
let me say that.
Baptist, Christian?
Let me say this.
Baptist,
I believe in a higher.
Am I right or wrong?
No, let me say this.
Would there have been a Trump if there was never an Obama?
What is a preordained?
Oh my God.
Come on,
Just answer this question. Forget about the preordained or the David or
It wouldn't have been a George Bush. It wouldn't have been a Clinton. It wouldn't have been a
before Obama was the
Obama.
first black president. It was a big thing.
Yeah, okay.
You see how the first black
Answer his question.
And I just answered.
No, you didn't.
Because
You said something disobeying.
it wasn't no dick. Yo, what the fuck does preordainment mean? Have some knowledge, please.
Preordained what?
There was always going to be a black
person.
person. I asked you, what are you? You said you're Christian. You said you just believe whatever.
So if you believe in the higher power, if you believe in preordainment, that means that everything that shall and will happen is going to happen. So it's like this: if it's a fucking Bush, it's going to be a Clinton, it's going to be an Obama, it's going to be a
It was never supposed to. No, it was never supposed to be a black president, bro. Sorry.
I forgot your name is Lucky. And I don't believe in luck.
Seriously. There was supposed to be a black president.
Yes, bro. If it wasn't going to be, it wasn't going
And
to
that's
be.
why I said that's why we had Trump now, which is
Right.
extreme.
You're right on that point.
That's what I was saying.
All of this shit goes in succession. Everything that's supposed to happen.
But if it wasn't an Obama, there would have never been a Trump. If it wasn't an Obama, there would have never been a Trump. Is what I'm saying.
See, that it wasn't a Bush and a Clinton. It wasn't been. Do you understand that?
Obama.
Because all this shit goes together, bro. What you think of is long term. All this. Don't let me think about 1800s and all this shit is short time in the grand scheme of things, bro. It all goes together because it's all one thing. It's all one world. It's all one people. It's all one energy. Really know the laws of science and shit to really study. I study this shit.
I don't. But I think there's a real backlash from Obama being president.
Right.
And now,
And it's supposed to be.
that's the Trump is the backlash.
Okay, so
Obama
what you
being
thought it was just gonna be peaceful just because they let us black people know that one nigga can get in office? There's niggas in office that been in office in Africa.
Yeah, that's
not the
free world of America.
Yeah, but this is
We're supposed to be the face of the whole world. Like,
that's a fake ass face one. Two.
It is.
But it's like you cannot just shut yourself down and think that just because this is the little corners that we live in, that's the world, and it's not, bro.
It's not, but we think we can take over we think the rest of the world should take over.
I don't think that at all.
No, the government is.
Right.
We're
Period.
under the government, bro.
Period.
We don't go overseas and talk to them folks. The government does.
But listen, let me say this.
They already send their advisors over there to talk to the leaders over there. They represent us.
But
Whether you like it or not.
exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Let me say this. Listen.
Who goes over there to talk to Zelensky?
Now,
Trump
you-
and his man's in there. We're not going over there to peace talks.
We didn't go in
We're
there
not
and
talking
talk
to
to
NATO.
Russia. We don't care if you bomb Ukraine.
Exactly.
We ain't getting no money, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Do what you do.
It's like when you're on
But-
a team and the captain speaks for the whole team.
Right.
From the thing.
And you may be like, yo, I ain't with that.
So what? You're on the team.
You on the team.
There's a lot of politics, but look.
But let's get back to what we were saying. Let me just say this.
Yeah,
Look, I do know. Look, I agree with you.
Word.
I kind of agree with that. If we never had Obama, we probably would have never got a Trump. Because you know what? When we had Obama, all the brothers and everybody was like,
You've been in them break rooms.
Yeah. They didn't like that.
The white
But
people was not
at
for
the
that
same
shit.
day,
Remember that?
at the same day,
I went a couple times like that. They was tight.
He really did.
But so to keep the peace, what you think they had to do?
They had to put extremists on the
And
other
then
side.
it's just like,
Yeah.
which is just like they had a levy there that was a level that was crazy because on the scale, how the fuck would you put Hillary there because it's too.
No, they never. Hillary, I don't think would have ever got him because they was after Obama, they wasn't ready for that. They was like, nah, this is not.
You know they actually run shit through AI that tells you what's going to happen if this person get motherfucking elected or that person get elected.
Listen.
Yo, it's just like a war game. And if you're not gonna trust that shit, you don't have to.
It's
Because
just
it's all the anomaly of, you know what I'm saying, human nature and all that. But yo, shit is real, bro.
Oh, it's here. Cut off.
We still live.
We still here. We don't supposed to be a rap though. We went a little bit off the rails with this last time.
We went off the rails. We went off the rails.
Because it's a deep conversation, bro. It's a deep conversation.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this right there. Look, listen, people, like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. We kept it real. We're gonna say this. My boy made a statement. If we didn't have Obama, would we have had a Trump? And that's like, yeah, like I don't know, but me,
Give us your comments. Give us your feedback.
Me personally, to be honest with you, I kind of think if we didn't have an Obama, which he really didn't do too much for anyway.
He was getting blocked a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
He did a
And
lot.
I don't know,
He did it.
listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and you can look it up. Trump did more than what Obama did. Google.
Against it.
No, I'm talking about for black colleges, historical.
He just took funding away.
No, now he did.
Obama
against
did.
the grant.
Obama
Now he did. So
did
we talk
let him
about
do.
when you know what I mean,
They did what they
Man.
let him do.
and how he let people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen,
All right, we save it.
yeah, we gonna save it for later, another time. But we did our thing. Yo, listen, everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is SP Hustle Hard. I appreciate everybody that tuned in to check us out. Yeah, we went off the Richter scale, but look, like I said, this is uncut, unraw, unscripted, and we're giving it to you, us, and that's all we can do. It's today's topic, hot, almost over summer. Yeah, it's this edition, part 3. Check us out. Tune in, like, subscribe, and we here, and we're gonna be here. 1.